born and brought up in India, and he's an electrical engineer by education, with the corporate career in tech sales, fintech, and consumer businesses. He has moved to Singapore 13 years ago, and he then went on a journey to seek the ultimate truth about himself, where he went into multiple things. He was an amateur astronomer. He was also an exoplanet explorer at a social science project by NASA. He is also part of Toastmaster Club in Singapore. He has a diploma in religious studies. How cool is that? He has also found his calling in 2018, where he was initiated by his guru. Since then, he's been following the path of Hatha Yoga along with Karma and Kriya Yoga. The way I know him, he's an ex-monk. He is also animal whisperer, snake charmer. He has been doing a lot of volunteer work in the different spaces of life. So I am really very happy to welcome Jeet.
Hello, thank you.
Hi Jeet, how are you feeling?
I don't know how to say after that introduction. It feels like I'm old, I've done a lot of things, but no, I'm not.
No, you are not?
No, I'm not old.
Well, it feels like a lifetime, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, I would like to get to know you a little better. So for that, maybe we could start with your life's journey. I remember I was reading this book once. It's called My Conversations with God. It's by Neil Donald Walsh.
Okay.
Right. So before that, I used to be this lab rat and very, very atheist, for the want of better word. So what happened is, when I was reading that book, amidst that reading, I suddenly found myself on the ground, on my knees, and I started praying. And this was the first time that I prayed with no agenda. I didn't know which God I was praying to. I didn't know what prayer I was into, but I knew that I was praying. And after that, from next day, something started deconstructing in me. And I realized that I am not just few of my identities, but a multi-dimensional human being. So I believe most of the people who go through these kind of churning, they have certain moments in which they get into this space.
Right.
So what was your moment before you went into your monkhood, and then your journey started from there?
Right. It's an interesting play of words that you use. I'll probably touch upon the two words which struck me during your introduction. So atheist and prayer. During my time at Toastmasters Club, we always used to have debate about atheist and theist. It's about theology in general.
Yes.
So my debate always was, there's no difference between an atheist and a theist. So a theist is one who believes there is God.
Yeah.
An atheist is one who believes there is no God.
Yeah.
But there's no difference between the two, because they both believe that they do not know. So there's no difference between an atheist and a theist. You believe something that you're not aware of, that you do not know yet.
Yeah.
So my argument is always there's no difference between an atheist and theist. And the other thing you mentioned is about prayer. So you started praying.
Yeah.
I think what you meant is you were worshipful, you were not praying.
As I said, that there was generally, when I have, as I grown up, and I saw when people pray, there's some agenda around it,
Correct.
something for which they are praying, some God to whom they are praying. But this time, I had no agenda. Like, I didn't even know.
Yes.
It's a prayer happening, but I didn't even know
So
that.
in the culture that we call as Bharat, there is no such thing as prayer. When you go to any temple, I've not been to many, but if you go to any temple, there is no one leading a prayer as such. A temple is not even a place of asking for something. It's a place of worship. So worshipfulness is your sweetness of emotion. So you probably, once your emotions are sweet, that's when you automatically become worshipful. And you were asking my journey, so how it started and what led me to whatever path I am on. It was just seeking. So seeking for fulfillment. I was complete in every possible way that I could have imagined. My life was good, my career was good.
Yes.
In every possible way, I was traveling the world, so everything was good. But some fulfillment was missing. So I was on a path of seeking, and that's how I describe that phase of my life as. Seeking what? I didn't know what I was seeking. And that led me to try a lot of different things. I wouldn't say I did a lot of things, but I tried a lot of things.
Yeah.
And none of these things gave me fulfillment. That's when I was in China, I was in Shanghai, and I was walking the streets of Shanghai, and I got attracted to this Shaolin monk who was doing some impossible physical postures.
Okay.
And it kind of, I think, touched my ego a little bit, me being very physically active
Yeah.
and being very good at sports.